What's up, y'all boys? It's your boy Mamba Cliff, and I'm back with another banger. Y'all heard? I appreciate y'all for rocking in, tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed the role gameplay. And in the background, I'm gonna just be doing a little spiel, a little rant, a little deep thought. The day. Today, I just want to talk about the topic that not many people really talk about enough, I feel like, which is how certain types of parenting affects and shapes who you are as a person and obviously your future self. But before I get into it, I just want to say shout out to Chris, my November twin. She knows who she is. We were having this conversation literally yesterday, and ever since it's just been kind of lingering on my mind. And before I say anything or continue further, I just want to give a shout out to any parent who is trying their best no matter what, and through the good and the bad, and even if the cards aren't in their favor, y'all are trying. So, shout out to you guys. But my first point I want to get to is I just want to say that if you are an adult and you still blame your parents and your childhood trauma for who you are and how you are at your current age, that is 100% on you. And I know I'm gonna get some people that might take that to heart or might be offended by what I just said. But if you do, you need to have some self-reflection. As kids, obviously, our parents' job is to shape us and give us morals and teach us what's right and what's wrong. But now that you have an understanding of life and you've matured more, or should at least, and you've grown up, and you still have that resentment because of the lack of whatever your parents didn't give you, or if they gave you too much or whatever the case might be, and you still haven't changed, that's 100% on you. And I'm gonna keep it a stack with you guys. I was this way for quite some time. I'll say actually for most of my early teens and my semi mid teens, so anywhere from 13 to like 16. I was like this, and I got into reading, and I started reading some personal growth books, and it really changed my perspective that I needed. And I think a lot of people also need that perspective, not only to heal from their childhood trauma, but also just grow as a person. And if y'all need any recommendations for any personal growth books or fiction books, I love those type of genres of books. Comment down below, and I got y'all. Don't worry. Um, but I've seen a lot of people been dealt with bad cards and still make something out of it and still make the best out of it. And I've also seen people dealt with good cards and still not be a desirable person that you want to have around in your life, be friends with, or even be with as in a romantic partner. You know what I mean? It's just one of those people that you don't even want to be around. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the irony of life, I guess. And regardless of the situation, regardless of how your parents were there or weren't there or whatever they did to you, you have a choice. When you grow up, you have a choice to what your morals are, what you stand for, and what you stand by, and what you want to tolerate as a human being. And at the end of the day, it all boils down to what type of person do you want to be? What type of person do you want to be remembered as? How do you want your impact to impact others? How do you feel about yourself at the end of the day when it's just you and silence? There's no one there to glorify you. There's no one there, to talk down on you. How do you criticize yourself? Because if you don't feel fulfilled as a human being, yourself, no amount of validation, no amount of glory, no amount of, I guess, how people say now, delays, you know what I'm saying? Like, will make you feel complete, will make you feel fulfilled, will make you feel like your life has purpose, you know what I'm saying? And I'm somebody who takes pride in who I am and what I stand for and what I believe in. And I think everybody should carry themselves like this in life because this applies to legit anything and everything that you can possibly think of. Talking about relationships, friendships, how you handle work, how you handle stressful situations, how you navigate life. You know, um, Quick side note, I tried to be toxic here and it didn't work out. Yeah, that was literally my exact face, bro. But it's just how do you carry yourself in life, And as I'm having this conversation with Chris, shout out to my Scorpio twin, I noticed that I'm not alone in my experience. Sometimes we often feel like whatever we're going through, um, that somebody else isn't going through it, or like we're just alone in our experiences. And we don't remind ourselves that people might be going through the same exact situation, or if not, probably worse. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people go through with various conversations, and various topics like depression. I just want to let you guys know, if you're going through depression or you guys have mental health um, problems, please, guys, you're not alone. If you think you're alone, you are not alone. Not only am I here for you, but also there's a community out there that feels the exact same way or has experienced the same thing, or if not, very similar things. And us sharing experiences and bonding over emotions and talking through things, it heals us, guys. I know men get stigmatized a lot for not sharing their mental health, but please, if you don't want to share it to the world or to a therapist or whatever, just get a solid ass homeboy, get a solid ass homegirl, just get a good friend that you can talk about it with, and you can just let it all out. You know what I'm saying? And to just end this little spiel of mine, at the end of the day, whether you're religious or not, whether you believe in something or not, just try to be a good person. The same energy that's used to be mean and spew all this negative energy to be applied to having positive energy, not only to yourself, but to others around you and everybody you interact with. That's either online or in person. Take pride in being a good person. Take pride in self improving yourself. Take pride in being somebody people look up to and people get motivated and aspire to be like. Take pride in feeling good about yourself every time it's just you and the silent thoughts at nights, because you're a good person, you know? So that's my little spiel, guys. I appreciate y'all, every single one of you guys, for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, um, enjoy the shop talk, and if anybody's going through anything, please, it doesn't matter how minor or major you might think or feel it is. I am here for you, and there is help out there. You are not alone. As always, I appreciate y'all, boys, and if y'all can name the player at the end of the video, you guys get a 4 for 4 from Wendy's. It's your boy Mamba. Enjoy the rest of the vid, and I'm out of here.